Welcome back to the pre-recorded shorts. A nurse in, you can guess what state it is, the Democratic state of California, is being sentenced to 6 counts of murder. It's happened in Los Angeles. It was a car accident that killed a pregnant woman and 5 others. But the thing is, this woman that you're seeing in the picture right now had 13. We've been talking a lot about Democrats and politics and all this other stuff, and I know y'all feel some type of way, but let me tell you something. If this was your family that was in the victims list of one of the 6 victims, including the 13-month-old baby who was reportedly flung in the air over 50 feet and whose skull was cracked upon hitting the gas station concrete, according to one of the witnesses. That's right. If you were one of those family members that had to deal with the agony of having one of the 6 people that you knew and loved killed by a woman who's had 13 prior convictions and hasn't been charged for any of them, nor has had her license revoked, nor has she been jailed for any of them, if you were one of the family members, then you would want revenge on the justice system or the lack thereof. Because you see, it's always different when it happens to you. And just like the Democrats right now don't want the immigrants to be coming to their cities of Washington, D.C., as Texas Governor Abbott has been sending the immigrants over to Washington, D.C., just like so many people who claim, oh, we want equal opportunity and this, and that. Well, you don't want to take any homeless people inside of your own house, do you? Are you taking homeless people inside of your own house? No. People want criminal reform, and they want people to be charged for less severe crimes with less jail time. And then when things like this happen, everybody throws their hands in the air and wonders, well, how exactly did this happen? How was she able to get out of 13 prior road accidents, yet still allowed to drive to work at a hospital? Hand in hand. It's like a freaking... Watch this. Jesus Christ. Look at that speed, man. And wouldn't you know, she didn't even have a single scratch on her body? She didn't have a single scratch on her body and killed minors, injured minors. She's fine. We'll show you some more footage from this. This is absolutely devastating, y'all. I mean, it was a devastating car accident. What was it? I think it's called La Brea. We'll just say L.A.
This house no more to come in and not see her.
Cody Davis sat down with us to talk about her sister, Ashley Ryan, killed in Thursday's chain reaction crash, along with her son, who was a few days shy of his first birthday, and her unborn child. Ryan's sister says she went by the name Ray Ray.
I've never called her Asher in her life. It's always been Ray Ray.
Yeah. Davis says her sister was excited about her second pregnancy.
So she was expecting a second boy?
Yes. She was on her way to the doctors.
The force of the crash caused this child seat to be ejected. It had belonged to Ryan's son, Alonzo.
He had the sweetest smile, like most beautiful smile in the world.
No, they're not saying he was ejected, once again, 50 to 100 feet, and whose head exploded on the ground, on the concrete. Okay? This is the Democratic policies at play right here. Let criminals out repeatedly until something finally happens.
Everything my nephew.
This is what the Democrats believe in. Because of George Floyd, because of these weird-ass little other stories, they want to let everybody out of jail and not charge anybody. And defund police. She's in court now. She's gonna sit for something now. LA will probably just give her. They'll probably just give her manslaughter charges. I heard she's being charged for manslaughter. She's not even being charged for murder. She's being charged for manslaughter. That's how weak the Democratic agenda is. They're not even charging her for murder, even though you can see as clear as day that this is premeditated. You can see as clear as day that she had no regard for anybody. You can see clear as day admitted that she went and took her car because she had an argument with her boyfriend and decided that she wanted to take her own life. Admitted to everything, premeditated, and they gave her manslaughter on 6 counts. Not premeditated murder, which carries a possible death penalty, obviously not in California. Weak ass California. Manslaughter. You know what the charge is? The jail charge, the max is for manslaughter? For Cali, I'm sure it's probably around 10 to 15 years. I'd be surprised if it's 20. Do you know what that means? That means if the judge decides that all these charges want to run concurrently and not consecutively, that all 6 charges will run and her time is going to be able to be set concurrently, meaning at the same time, that she could get out of jail, and I kid you not, 4 to 6 years. Welcome to the new Democratic agenda.